Yeah?
Let's do it.
All right, all right. So my friends, and I say my friends, and I don't say that lightly. I mean, if we did 10 webinars, and this is number 10, 9 so far, and this is number 10, by now, Andrew, we've certainly made some friends, not just here in Trinidad, but also around the world. And today we want to say a special hello to Stella, all the way from Brussels, Belgium. She's with us today. So glad to have you on, Stella. This is called Positive Moments. Positive Moments with Andrew and Don. And as we always say, if we think about the moment that we're in and we try to make it as positive as it can be, it makes for a better moment afterwards. So we certainly hope that we've been helping you with your moments going forward. We've been sharing quite a few topics. We're glad to have you all on. We're even more glad, Andrew, for the feedback. And today's topic, today is number 10. And as I was saying to Andrew a little while ago, 10 is a special number for me. 10 on the football field. When you wear number 10, Andrew, that says that, hey, everybody's got their eyes on you. You're going to do something special. And today is really going to be a special webinar because I was able to share three words with a very special person to me. Please don't guess as yet. A special day, three words to a gentleman. And those words were preparation, execution, celebration. Again, I say them, preparation, execution, celebration. So I was able to share those words specially, and I think I want to turn over very quickly to Andrew to see if he knows anything about that.
Yeah. Interesting. Actually, I'll show a video that will give a little more insight before we go there. What are we talking about? You have to make sure.
Wow.
But look who's right behind him, Andrew Lewis of Trinidad and Tobago. And if things remain as they are, the Trinidadian will go to Tokyo 2020. But right now, let's keep an eye on the winners of this medal race. The leading pack, the Peruvian Stefano Pesquera, started second overall and has had a really good race. He's kept calm, he's kept cool, he wins the medal race, and that could be the gold medal for the Peruvian. Enrique Pacas crosses the line in second, gets silver for El Salvador, or bronze. What will it be? We'll have to keep an eye on where the Argentinian finishes. Hugh McRae comes across the line in third place. Where is Andrew Lewis? Is he that man in fourth? The data's telling us it is. And if it is, Andrew Lewis crosses the line in this laser medal race in Miami. He crosses the line in fourth. He smacks his boat. He celebrates going to Tokyo 2020. He is so emotional. It means so much to him. He said he had fire in his belly. And what a comeback he has made. It's an epic story of resilience. And for him, qualifying for the Olympic Games this summer means just so much.
So, this one guy that Mr. Lafoucard was, after this moment happened, and I returned home, Don told me very carefully, he said, Andrew, this is not time to celebrate. This is not time to celebrate. You're still in the preparation phase. And that really had a huge impact on me. You're still in the preparation phase, Andrew. This is not time to celebrate. And not only is it not time to celebrate, this is for everybody to understand that, not only yourself, because your team is very important around you. Your time to celebrate will come. It will come after the Tokyo Olympics. When you've succeeded there, then we'll celebrate. But right now, we're in the preparation phase. When you get to the Olympic Games, and on the first day of racing, it's time to execute. Once you've executed, you've done your best, the celebrations will start then. It was going to be this year, now it's going to be next year. The only thing we get to choose in life, and really and truly, is what we do with our actions. Everything else, we just have to do our best in between there. So while we really dig into this topic today of preparation, execution, and celebration, we're going to touch on the main part that allows us to celebrate, the journey. The journey that most of us, oh no, I wouldn't say most of us, but the journey that people don't realize is the most important part of what allows us to celebrate. We cannot celebrate without a successful journey. Head on?
That's what we're talking about. I see somebody's typing the journey now, start Christopher Tango Herbert, you know, but certainly it tells me that, Andrew, we have to be concerned, yes, about the destination, but more importantly, the journey is what matters. And folks, we have to make and be willing to make that journey. Many people just think, and we hear it all the time, don't worry, I'm just going to relax, I'll get there, you know, it's going to happen. If it's meant to happen, it will happen. Hello. We really and truly need to make some efforts, And today we're going to delve into the topic a little bit. There's nothing called overnight success. If anybody tell you you're going to be a success tomorrow, hello, don't believe them. Don't believe them. It's a process. And I want us to get that word out very, very quickly. My friends, it's a process. And I'll share this with you. A bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you forget to make the turn. Let me say it again. A bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you forget to make the turn. And we're going to have to make some adjustments. We're going to have to make some adjustments. Even as Andrew and I are doing these webinar series, we've had to make some adjustments along the way, and amicably so. Okay? And it's a journey of sacrifice. We have to make some sacrifices. Now, I believe in having the end in mind, but guess what? When we focus, Andrew, on the journey, sometimes the end turns out to be so much better than we first anticipated. So don't just limit yourself to what you think is the end, because there could be a greater end waiting there for you. Okay? Greater end waiting there for you. What I want to do is to encourage everyone that has pen and paper. I just have a short presentation to share with you. A short presentation, and what I'm going to share here, the same way those 3 words were very important and they were inspired just for Andrew in that moment. The same way those words were important to Andrew, I'm going to share with you a few words that I've been blessed to be inspired by and to get an explanation of that's going to make a difference to you. And this one I'm going to share here is life-changing. You know, this is like the stone in the shoe that we have to take a little notice of. I'm going to give you a little something for your mind. And I want you to keep this in mind. I want to share with you that is going to be worth your while. Okay? We're going to be able to add some value to you for life. And that's what Positive Moments is all about. So, Andrew, while I share screen, okay? While I share my screen very, 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 very quickly, I want those of you with pen and paper to get some pen and paper. Get your pen and paper. Okay?
And I want you all to think about this, something very powerful, very, very powerful I want to share with you all before we hit the presentation, because it's going to reflect very strongly. And I realized this at a young age. And you gotta feel me out on this one. When we are put in certain situations, it's very easy for everything to disappear except the fight to stay alive. If you take the opportunity the next time you have a chance and hold your breath until you're slowly but surely going to require oxygen, the only thing that you're going to start to think about is where that next breath of oxygen going to come from. If you go swimming in a pool or the sea and you stay under the water for an extended period of time, nothing else will matter than where is that first breath of oxygen going to come from. Because without that breath of oxygen, you will not be able to breathe. This is how important life is. Doesn't matter what we go through. The journey to that next breath of oxygen is all we're looking for. As we get a next breath of oxygen, we keep going, we keep going, we keep going, and we keep going. Everything reflects on the 3 words that we started with. You prepare for life. You execute what you prepared for, and you enjoy those celebrations because you deserve every single one of them because you've worked hard for it. Don, run the presentation.
Yeah. And Andrew, I want to share 4 words here. And it's so interesting, Andrew. Do you see what the first 2-letter word is there? It says if. And when we think about life, we have if in the middle of life. So there's no guarantee. But guess what? There's an if. And if we're willing to endure the process, let me first tell you, folks, it is a process. Let's leave the destination a little bit for now. Let's talk about the process. Very necessary for you to have, just be willing to enter the process. And from the time, Andrew, you come with the right mindset, from the time you say, look, I understand it's a process, from the time you understand that, there will be progress. However slow, Andrew, do you know a snail still goes very slowly, but goes. So there is progress. Okay, it may not go as fast as the eagle maybe, or whatever else, the road runner, or whatever else you want to use. But I can tell you this, as long as it is willing to enter the process, there is going to be progress, and consistent progress will lead to success. Let me say it again. Consistent progress will lead to success. And Andrew, there comes a point when the success happens so often, because you know why? You've now started deep down, go down towards and find your greatness. And every single one of us, we have greatness inside of us. Let me say, somebody listening to you, if you haven't heard this before, here Andrew and Don tell you, you have greatness inside of you. There's something the Creator has put inside of you that will reflect Him, who is great. There's something inside of you that you're able to do, right? It may not be sailing, it may not be speaking, it may not be whatever, but there's something that you can do, okay? We keep watching at other people, Andrew. We keep watching at other people, and we forget that it is a process, and we have to go through our process. And Andrew, nobody else can go through our process first.
And one man's success is another's inspiration, not jealousy.
Ah, say it again, Andrew. Say it. Andrew, you have to get a double pump. You're going to get a double pump.
One man's success is another's inspiration, not jealousy. All the things that are happening around the world every single day that you've been around is there to inspire you, not to create jealousy or hate. If we operate in love with the inspiration, we will succeed in the areas that we want. What's for you is for you. And what's for somebody else is for somebody else. You go get what you want and let them have what they have.
Yeah. And Andrew, there should be no room for jealousy whatsoever. Because if the jealousy comes in, then we start to compete, right? And when we really and truly supposed to complete, right? Help somebody complete their journey, and that'll help us complete our journey. The difference between compete and complete is that L. We only complete when we operate in love. And when we operate in love, there's no room for jealousy. And I want to show somebody, this is really inspired here. Let me share something with you. If you look at the words, look at the screen, what do all these words have in common? Let me see if you could see it before I could press it. These words all have 3 letters in common. And they're very instructive to us. Process, progress, success, and greatness, they all have the ESS. And that ESS means everyone has to start somewhere. Everyone has to start somewhere. Everyone has to start somewhere. And let me tell you, a good place to start, Andrew, is with the preparation. Okay? Yeah. Preparation, execution, celebration. You cannot have execution before preparation. You could never execute well if you haven't prepared well. If you want to execute well, it means you have to prepare well. And when you have to celebrate, you can't have celebrate before execution. Some people want to get the celebration, but they haven't executed because they haven't prepared. Mm-hmm. It goes in order. And Andrew, I just feel I want to do something special for you. Andrew, just for you to surprise you and everybody on the screen, here what I'm going to do. Somebody who's writing down, write down the word special. Come on, somebody somewhere, write down the word special. and I'll show you something special. If you look inside of the word special, Andrew, after the S, you have PEC.
Wow.
Look at the word special. You have PEC in the word special. And guess what, Andrew? Can I tell you the secret?
Of
The
course.
S in the beginning is for success. So we have success there for us already. Okay, it's inside of us. That page is inside of us. But guess what? Preparation, execution, celebration, and somebody asking, Don, what about the IAL in special? Can I tell you a secret? Andrew, right? What is your first name?
Andrew.
What's your last name?
Lewis.
What's the first letter? What's the first letter in Andrew?
A.
And what's the first letter in Lewis?
L.
So I, Andrew Lewis, you're special, and you're certainly special. That's why you understood so easily. Preparation, execution, celebration.
Wow.
Folks,
Fire,
that's what makes
fire.
Andrew special, because, you know, being able to mentor Andrew, just as how he's reacting here, let me tell you all something. Andrew has one of the most teachable, his attitude, Andrew. Part of our preparation, we must have the right attitude. And that's something I absolutely love about Andrew, the attitude from day one. I'm willing to learn. None of us have arrived. And Andrew has a teachable spirit. He always wants to learn. He always wants to share. More importantly, Andrew's always thinking about somebody else. How could I make it better? That's part of the preparation. That's part of the preparation. Realizing there are other people who need attention as well too. Other people that have certain challenges, and that's how positive moments with Andrew and Don came about.
Yeah, let me be real on that topic, because that's a real important topic, because let me be real with you all. There are times where I feel to quit. There are times where it hurts so bad that I don't want to do it. There are times where I don't understand why this struggle is the way it is. But what I do know for sure, 100% know, is that I show up, I get it done, and when I finish it, I understand, boy, that's why I showed up to training today. That's why I showed up to Positive Moments with Andrew and Don today. That's why I do what I do. Because I know the message in front of me, the opportunity in front of me to do it. It's a sign. It's there for you. I committed to doing something. I'm going to do it. In order to process it, while I process the situation, I know that there's going to be progress. And while I'm progressing through training, at the end, I'm seeing the success. That's greatness.
Yeah, Andrew, perfect. And I'll tell you this, for those who are saying, okay, Don, you pulled out AL in special for Andrew Lewis. I'll tell you a little secret. The PEC, what makes you special and what will make you even more special? So we know the PEC is preparation, execution, celebration. That's surrounded by SI. SI backwards is is. So there is a lesson that we can learn from the very beginning once we're willing to take inside of us. That's why the PEC is inside the SIL. Once you're willing to absorb and say, guess what? Preparation, execution, celebration, the success at the beginning is going to be realized. And I just want to share something quickly. You know, this says once you choose hope, anything is possible. Once you choose hope, Andrew, I can imagine your mindset in the beginning of that qualification race. All these competitors, some of them from countries way bigger than us, you know what I mean? Bigger, and you know what I mean? They come with all these reputations, and then you look across Andrew and you see the Olympic qualifier you see the Olympic winner from Brazil, and then you see the guy that came second from London, and you're saying, oh, big competition. But guess what? You kept hope. And I'll tell you this, once you choose hope, anything is possible. And for somebody who's looking on, please hear me carefully. Words, God has blessed me to look at words. Look at the word hope. Helping other people every day is what makes us special. That's hope. H-O-P-E, helping other people every day. And Andrew, I think in the word hope, I'm seeing H-E. I'm seeing a he, and there's an O-P. So he still has an opportunity for every single one of us. But we have to be willing to take the preparation to be prepared for it. It's not going to happen overnight. I mean, this time people have had to social distance and stay home for a long time. but are you using the time at home to prepare yourself for when the SCA or for when the C exam come up or for when whatever else to be opened back up fully? Now is a wonderful time of preparation. The times we have to come off the news and stop watching so much television. You actually got more time to prepare for the exam, prepare for what life has to bring next. If we don't learn the lessons, we do the same thing again. And these, I don't know if anybody here remember, look at this name here, Christopher Reeve. If you're not sure, this is Christopher Reeve. And folk, this is Christopher Reeve, and I'm going to say this very slowly. We have to make the decision to prepare. And Andrew Christopher Reeve on television, the most successful person who played Superman. But in real life, he was horsing around and he fell off of a horse. He fell down from off of a horse and he became paralyzed from the neck down. Christopher Reeve is no longer with us. But Christopher Reeve, he started before he died the Christopher Reeve Paralysis Foundation. And this, Andrew, is a wonderful thing to say that stuff happens to all of us. You could be the largest star on television. You could be a name that everybody knows in Hollywood. But guess what? We all have things to go through in life, including inverted commas, the stars. We've heard from Shaka Hislop, we've heard from Goldie Bruce, we've heard from Kyron Pollard, we've heard from Sian Bash, we've heard from a lot of people about the things you have to go through, even in these webinars, Andrew. It's nothing called overnight success again. And guess what, Andrew? He was interviewed, and I'm going to say this very slow. He was interviewed before he died. And the interviewer said to him, Christopher, don't you feel sad that the only thing that you are afraid of, at least on television, was kryptonite? Guess what? Here's Christopher Reeve's answer. He said, I don't feel sad for that. I lived a full life and I'm going to leave all my money for the study of paralysis. Okay, I'm still going to try to help somebody else. And that's a lesson for somebody too. When we're going through what we go through, we can still be a help for somebody else. When we're going through a situation, it's meant to help somebody else through the same situation. Let me say it again, it's not only about us. We can't think about us. Andrew, when you're on the bed in the hospital with all these surgeries, it wasn't about you alone, and I know that. Folks, hear what he said. He said, I've lived a full life. I've lived a full life. I'm leaving all my money for the study of paralysis. He said, I can't move. There's only one thing that makes me sad. I can't move a muscle from my neck down. I can't move a muscle from my neck down, but there's only one thing that makes me sad, and that is this. I meet so many people, Andrew, who can move, but they're paralyzed in their mind. They're paralyzed in their mind. Folks, we cannot be paralyzed in our mind. A lot of us behave as if we're paralyzed in our mind, and we have to realize that we too are special. Every single one of us, we have a unique fingerprint. Nobody else can make the same impression that we could make on the earth. And even if you're talking with people without arms, we still have a special DNA. There's something that makes each one of us unique. Every single one of us unique. And that we have to find that in this life. And that's what Positive Moments is all about too. So I hope you feel inspired with that little short story. Remember, it's a process. Once you're willing to endure the process, there will be progress. Consistent, the progress has to be consistent. We can't study sometimes and not study sometimes and then expect great grades. No, it's not going to work like that. We have to be consistent. Yeah, make some room for the entertainment and everything else, but we have to be consistent. And once that happens, we'll have the success. And then when we start to have that success repeatedly, okay, then we're going to get into the greatness. Okay, folks? So again, every time you see or hear about Superman, remember what his parting words were. You can't be paralyzed in your mind. I guess we could stop the screen share now, you know, Andrew, and talk a little bit, to get some feedback and talk a little bit to those who are listening.
And the things that you do the most in life, listen to me carefully here. The things that you do the most in your life, good or bad, is the things you'll be good at. Repetition creates success in areas. Whatever you do, if you sleep all day and you sleep all night, you'll become a good sleeper. I've been trying to watch 2 or 3 movies for the last month. Haven't found a moment yet. I know that one day I'll return home. When I return home, the training is a bit different. I'm taking every ounce of opportunity while I'm out here to benefit in my training. When I come home and I go to quarantine, whatever that may be, I'll watch a movie or two. I don't have time for that right now. Every opportunity that I have right now here is to grow. That's it. What you do, as often as you do, you'll get good at it in life. So be careful of what you do, because you have the opportunity to be great in wherever and whatever you want to be.
Wow. Andrew, that's powerful. And I'll add to that. I'll say it this way, Andrew. Whatever you feed, good or bad, grows.
Yeah.
Whatever you feed, good or bad, grows.
Yeah.
You know, and Vivian said something quite powerful here. She says your passion is for you, your purpose is for others. And those two words, and along with the process, you really should have a passion. And that word passion, Andrew, is what I pass on. But for a lot of people, the I remains hidden. And that's why they don't discover their purpose. Okay?
Well, my
so Vivian,
passion is what's happening right now. And I
right,
know our passion is live. This is live passion happening from Andrew and Don.
Yes, and that's why it's called positive moments.
Repeat what passion stands for, please. Repeat it loud and clear.
Passion is Passion. It's what I pass on. But a lot of people, the I remains hidden between the second S and the O, and that's why they get passed on.
Wow.
That's why they get passed on. So folks, we all have something special to pass on, but we have to be willing to endure and take the process. Okay? To take the process. You don't know what you have in you until somebody step on your foot. I don't say you have to put your foot out for somebody to step on, but you have some great things in you. And Andrew, I want to just say it clearly for somebody. We quarrel about the closed door, but do you know a closed door sets us on a path to find the door that is for us? That closed door, some of us need some doors to be closed in our life. We're trying to open doors that aren't for us. Those doors have been closed a long time. We need to get to the doors that are for us. The door, and when you get in that door, is when your passion gets ignited. It's when you start to feel your purpose. It's when you realize, hey, I'm living for this purpose. And guess what? If you have a purpose to help other people, whoa, what a purpose. Something
I want to share something there before, because I don't want you to go on. First of all, if you're getting value, type the word value first there, please. If you're getting value here right now, type the word value. But Don, you said, if you have what? The opportunity to what?
Pardon me?
You said if you have the opportunity to pass on.
To help somebody, to help somebody. That's what it's about.
Right.
That's
what everybody has the opportunity to. Every single person could take the opportunity to help one another. That's not some of us. We can help. Every one of us can help one another. Edon?
Yes, certainly. Every single one of us, we have, Andrew, and here's where we just needed to know. In our heart. That's where we need it from. In our heart. Andrew, I feel I want to give another word again. Should I give another word?
I want to have to write one more thing here. If you believe that you can help someone, say, I can. Write, I can. Write, I can below, please. If you know deep down inside your heart, you can help someone else, write, I can. That's what we're talking about. Because we all can.
Whoa.
Exactly. We all can.
Wow. Andrew, I love what I'm seeing.
Well, I want you to switch it now. I will. I want you to write, I will. I will.
That's right. That's right.
It. You now know you can. You've started the process. Now you're going to execute. And where's the celebration going to come? The celebration going to come because you're going to help somebody and the Lord going to bless you. That's it.
Yes. One time.
That's it.
That's right. Oh, wow.
Preparation is knowing you can.
I'm feeling that. Andrew, I'm feeling that.
Doing it is because that's
Andrew, I'm feeling that. Andrew, I'm feeling it. And you know, Andrew, every time somebody says can't, that's the short version, or cannot, you always start with can, but you doubt yourself too quickly. Let me tell you, every time you say can't or cannot, you always start with can, and yes, I can, and I love what I'm seeing here. Yes, I will. And all it takes, let me tell you, all it takes, my friends, is just the will to do it and just that heart. And Andrew, I want to share something special with heart. Folks, I have discovered this. Right now, I'm in Trinidad here, Andrew's in Spain. But I've discovered something here. Once we're willing to do this from our heart, Heart, like Andrew, like myself, you'll get to travel around the earth. Heart and earth, they both have the same letters. Do it from your heart, and you get to see the earth.
That's it. That's it.
You
And
get to see the earth.
The earth belongs to who? Everyone.
Yes.
So the earth
And we
is
have a
yours.
unique contribution, Andrew. We all have a unique contribution to make around the earth.
That's it.
Andrew, you're there, and technology even allows us now. It doesn't matter where we are, we could be an impact to somebody else somewhere. And folks, we want to encourage you, to feel inspired that you do something for somebody else somewhere else, or even close to you. Sometimes we have people close to us, Andrew. Okay? But you could start at home too, You could start and do something for somebody, encourage somebody to go on and be all that they can be. Okay? I love what Monica's being in Spain from Monica. We're all in Spain. Trinidad and Spain here with us.
Exactly.
But Andrew, this is what positive moments is all about. And we just have to be consistent with it. It can't be a one-day thing. Andrew, this one-day thing, this one-hit wonder, no, that doesn't work at all. We really and truly have to be consistent. We have to be consistent with our dreams. We have dreams that we have to go after. And feel free to quote me. Dreams become a reality for those who do more than just dare to dream. Again, dreams become a reality for those who do more than just dare to dream. And the reality of the situation is that you have to prepare first. You have to prepare, and you can do it.
If you like to dream, write the word dream, please. If you like to dream,
okay to dream?
If you like to dream, put the word dream. Put the word dream. Yes. Yeah. Let's hear you. If you like to dream, put the word dream. Put the
That's
word
right.
dream there. All right.
That's right.
That's what we're talking
Andrew,
about.
It's important.
That's what we're talking about.
Andrew, let me give you a little classic one here. Many people dream, but we're not awake to the reality of what it takes to get that dream accomplished. So we like to dream here, but we have to wake up at some point to the reality, the preparation necessary, the execution necessary to get that dream realized. Okay? And guess what? We have to dream every day, but then we want to walk around and just daydream. Exactly. It's true, we have to dream every day, yeah, but don't walk around and just daydream. Okay?
And we want to shift.
Become a reality for those who do more.
We want to shift this perspective huge. And hear what Don is saying. Dream become a reality for those who dare to do more than just dream.
Yes.
Everybody is dreaming. Everybody wants the big the big house, the nice car, the husband, the wife, the family. Everybody wants that. They're dreaming about it. What are you doing about it? If you're doing something about it, to go for your dreams, say, I am not just dreaming. I am not just dreaming.
Yeah, let's get some feedback, Andrew. I believe so. Let's get some feedback from those who are looking on. Are you doing something towards your dream?
Yes, tell us.
Right?
Tell us.
Yeah.
No matter how big it is. If I am not just dreaming, that we're talking about. Dream is the preparation phase. Don?
Yeah, definitely, because we have something to aim for, Andrew. Something to aim for.
The execution.
But people, the execution is important.
Is the creating phase. You go into your creative space. You sit down. You write it down. You bring your team together. You bring whoever it is you need together. Bring them all together and go and execute. But, so that you can celebrate.
Andrew, I can't see all the comments. I'm just trying to peep and catch up with the comments because the comments are coming so fast. But I see Monica put down here, the dreams is the preparation phase. You write down your dream first. Those of you who haven't written down your dream as yet, please write it down. Sign a contract with yourself. Please. Write it down. It is possible. It is possible. God wants it to happen. It'll happen for you. But He's not going to do it for you. Hello? He's not going to do it for you. You have to get up and get. You have to get up and get. Right,
I want to share this here with James. James wrote, every day I get up early to train to make my dream to go to the Olympics. Well, let me
That's fantastic, James.
James, at the age of 14, turning 15 years old, I put together a document in school. 38 pages, the pathway to the Olympic Games for Andrew Lewis. That was before the 2000 Olympic Games. For those of you who don't know my story, I prepared, I did everything I could possibly do from 13, 14 years old, all the way to the Olympic qualifiers. I was 17, turning 18 years old in that point in time. I went to the Beijing 2008 Olympic Games. I did not qualify. I did not qualify for my first Olympic Games. I prepared. I went to execute. I did not execute. I did not succeed. I wanted to quit. I wanted to give up. I wanted to listen to all the people who told me I couldn't do it. But no. No. I have a plan. I have a dream. I am going to reset with the preparations. I'm going to start to go again so I can execute. And there you had it, 2012, first Olympic Games for Andrew Lewis, first person to ever qualify in the sport of laser sailing in Trinidad and Tobago. Now on my way to my third Olympic Games, the only person from the entire Caribbean going in the sport of sailing, because I did more than just dare to dream. A dream will always be a dream until we put pen to paper and create that avenue. You have a vision, you gotta create a plan. Have to. You have a dream, go and get it.
Yeah, that is powerful, Andrew. That is powerful. And it's like taking, those little steps that we have to take. And you could start by just writing it down and watch it every day.
Yes.
Okay? And let me tell Andrew, somebody needs to hear this. When we hear us talk about purpose, my friends, your purpose, put a why to your purpose. Put a why every day. Have a reason for your why. Have a reason for what you do. And let me tell you, if your reason is to be a better version of yourself every day, or your reason is to help people find themselves, let me tell you, you're going to have a life that is with fulfillment. You're going to have a life that's even more joy than you experience it right now. What can I do for others? Have that why. Very, very important. We are doing positive moments because we really and truly understand that people in this time will need some encouragement. We had a why before us, and we said we can't cover all the topics, but there's some topics that we could cover. And then maybe we have some friends and some people that we know that could come on the journey with us. And to get things accomplished, we have people on the journey. And Andrew, like you, your team can't fit in your boat. But for your dreams to come true, there must be a coach somewhere. There must be somebody helping you along in the process. There's the Olympic Committee trying to get you registered. You have a games village. There's a chaperone. There are all the things that go to get you comfortable where you are. It's not going to happen by yourself. Let me just say it again. You're not an island. And you're not doing this, as Andrew said, you're not going to have jealousy. Get rid of jealousy. And you're not doing this to show off either. When Andrew was sharing just now, no, he wasn't showing off. He was giving you the reality of what happens when you use these things. The preparation, the execution, there'll be room later on for you may not get to celebrate immediately. But I can tell you this, at some point in time. And you know what's a celebration, Andrew? You know what's a celebration? We might never get to the Olympics, but knowing that we did our best, knowing that we feel a sense of fulfillment, there's nothing, Andrew, I have come across, Andrew, like when a youngster said to me, when we go to tour schools, and that child comes and says, you have made my day. You have made me feel so good about myself. I feel from your story, I feel so inspired that I want to be an inspiration to others. Andrew, what money you put on that?
Priceless.
That is priceless. When a child understands, Andrew, that they are priceless, and they have a unique impression to leave on the earth. And we can't try to be anybody else. Let's stop trying to, Andrew, I'm going to say it plain. Anytime we are trying to be anybody else, all we are being is an imitation or a fake. Why don't we be the best person that we can be? Let's stop looking in the next lane. Like the athlete next door, we're watching the next athlete to see where they know.
If you're authentic, write the word authentic. Write the word authentic. If you're authentic, give me an authentic.
Yes, and you need to be your authentic self. You have your race to run. And yes, as I said before, bending the road is not the end of the road unless you forget to make the turns. There are going to be some pitfalls. There are going to be some trials that you go through. And folks, trial and trail. You go through a trial, but it's meant to leave a trail for others. had to go through something to be able to get something. It's not going to happen just like immediately. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get that. Every single one of you authentic and you're unique. There's something special about you. And guess what? The word unique starts with you. You have to start to understand that you are unique. You can't spell the word value without you. You can't spell the word quality without you. You can't spell the word success without you. Which means every single one of you, you have something special to give the world. You have something special. And don't let anybody ever take that away from you. If by chance, Andrew, I'm saying a big if I'm talking and somebody ever told you, you're just like this one, you're not going to turn out nothing, listen to me, only hear me today. Today, you're going to show them something. You're going to show them that you are going to put your best foot forward. You can't put, hello, if you were to stand up where you are right now, you have to stand up on your own 2 feet. I can't stand up with Andrew's feet. I have to stand up with my feet. And you have to stand up with your feet, your 2 feet, and say, hey, what? If I fall down, I have to look up, because if I could look up, I could get up and I could go forward. I ain't just getting up, Andrew. It's not how many times you fall, it's how many times you get up and keep going towards your destination. The falls happen. Sadly, some cases there's a wall on you. The falls will happen, but we're going to get up from here. And we have to stop feeling sorry for ourselves at times. And we feel sorry for ourselves. Why me? Why me? Hello, get out of that why me attitude. Why not you? Why not you? Because you have a chance now to show that creativity inside of you, to show that focus, to show that commitment. Hello, you have to be feeling these words down inside you now. And hello, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. You know what I mean? And that's why I like when they give a gold medal. Andrew, the gold medal always starts with go, Hello, the gold medal always starts with go. But the person who was going to go all the way, I'm not going to give up. All right, you didn't get this far to only get this far. Wherever you are in your life now, let me say this to you. You didn't get this far to only get this far. Andrew, I could say this back. I could say it forward and backwards, I didn't come this far to only get this far. Farthest come, only too far this come, didn't I? Let me say it again, right? I didn't come this far to only get this far, right? Farthest come. I could say it both ways.
Yeah.
You didn't come this far. And falls are a part of life. Yes, we have stumbling blocks. And don't expect, Andrew, there are people who will try to talk you out of your dream. You know those? They will find they can't accomplish it, so they're telling you you can't. Don't let anybody talk you out of your dream. You know that God has put something in your heart and it speaks to you. You go for it and you speak back to it and you achieve it. Don't let anybody talk you out of your dream. I could imagine people saying they never had a sailor in the Caribbean. They never had a sailor from Trinidad. Hello, we have to stop that. We have to stop that. And yeah, you'll tell some people, mind your business too. Hello, I live in my life. You live yours. You know what I mean? You continue watching me, I'll be an inspiration to you. I'm not watching you, I have no time for you. Let's use our time wisely. Let's use our time wisely, folks. Andrew, again, excited. Yeah, let's stop
there. No. And while you're here, I want to remind you all that I believe I said it before, and for the new ones in here, I remind you all, the chance of you being born is 1 in 400 trillion. Listen to me carefully.
Oh.
The chance of you being born is 1 in 400 trillion. Understand something. You were put here for a purpose. You were put here to dream big, and you were put here to go and get your big dreams. Everybody's dream is different. What your dream is considered big does not need to be considered big to anybody else but yourself. Whatever your big dreams are, you go and get them. You reach for the stars and you take your time. You get there 1 step at a time. It's a ladder. You have to climb. You have to climb. You're going to get tired when you're walking up the ladder. Things are going to fall you when you're walking up the ladder. The ladder is going to get shaky when you're going up. Just keep climbing. Just keep climbing. If you're feeling PEC, write PEC. If you're feeling preparation, execution, acceleration, write PEC. While you're going up that ladder, keep climbing. Keep climbing. Because you know what's at the top of that ladder? The Almighty is at the top. And when you reach that, every time you reach that, all glory to God, you celebrate with Him, and then you go again onto your next ladder. And you keep climbing, and you keep climbing. And that's all we're put here for, to keep going. I suffer You all will suffer. Dawn will suffer. We are human beings. There is no beautiful blue sky without a storm. You've heard it before. The reason you keep hearing it is a reminder to you, not to be annoying. If someone tells you, this too shall pass, it's not to annoy you. It's to remind you that it's a fact. This too shall pass. After the storm, the skies will turn blue. The sea will get calm. And I will come home.
Wow. Andrew, you know, it's so powerful what you're saying there. Because, Andrew, two things I want to add there. One is we have a choice. Andrew, we have a choice. And listen to me, live your life by choice, not by chance. I didn't say that by chance. It was my choice. So you understand there's a difference between choice and chance. Okay,
Exactly.
Hear me carefully.
Exactly.
Make the choice to say, no matter what happens, I refuse in my life to be a victim. I refuse to be a victim. I still am a victor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I still am going to keep a victor mentality. I'm not going to be a victim. Very, very important. And Andrew, the storm, you see that word storm? You see that word storm? S-T-O-R-M. If you take out the R, you get S-T-O-M. If you make a word out of that, you can make the most out of any storm. The R means you have to be responsible, because life is not what happens to you, but what you choose to do about it. Let me say it again. Life is not what happens to you, but what you choose to do about it. Things happen in life, but what will determine in life where you go to, is what you're willing to go through. To get up and say, I'm going to go. I'm going to make another step. That's why the ad for this, Andrew, we had the ladder. And you have to be able to make that step. Yes, you can make a step down, a step up. But guess what? The word up starts with you. And you and P, you remembering your purpose, you will get up and you will head up that stair. Yeah, you have to use a little handrail sometime, That's why the word trail have rail. You have to use a little handrail sometime. You have to use a little handrail sometimes. Yeah, you need some help, somebody to help you get up that. But you're going to get there. You can get there. And let me tell you something. When you're going up a ladder, please hear me in life. When you're going up a ladder, don't knock down the rungs below the ladder. Don't burn your bridges. Don't burn your bridges. It's very important. Very, very important. If you're going on a ladder and you have to go to another ladder, you always have to pass back where it is you pass first of all. Okay? You have a mountain like a valley. You have mountains and you have valleys. To get from one mountain top to another mountain top, you have to go down in a valley. And that valley makes a V. That's where we get our victory from in life, Andrew. Being able to go through the ups and downs. That's why in life, when you're in the hospital, when they're looking at the monitor, they like to see the up and down, No straight road, no straight line there. They like to see that up and down. That up and down says, hey, that's somebody who understands preparation, execution, celebration. That's all part of the process, my friends. Okay?
And by y'all coming in here today to join us, y'all have taken the initiative to prepare, to understand that we can't do everything on our own. We need inspiration, we need motivation, we need positivity from others. In order for us to go far, we need those bridges like we spoke in our last episodes. We need that team around us. We cannot connect the bridges. We cannot be successful without one another. I'll say it every single session if I have to. Come together, build bridges, prepare, execute, and just enjoy every single smile that comes to you. When I mean celebrate, I mean celebrate everything in life. Celebrate going to bed, celebrate waking up, celebrate having, listen, some people, we spoke about the opportunity to stand on your feet. Some people don't have feet to stand on. They still celebrating. Some people don't have arms to hold things with. They still could celebrate. No matter what you have or you don't have, you could still celebrate. What's mine? I celebrate. And what's yours? You should celebrate too, because it's yours. You did what you did to get where you are today. Celebrate that. When you feel like you're going nowhere, understand you're now here. Celebrate that. Until your day comes where you're no longer here, you celebrate everything you have. Celebrate life every single day. The more we celebrate, is the more we're going to get, because positivity creates positivity. And we want to create life of positivity, happiness, and smiles.
Wow. Andrew, that's fantastic. And I'm just like Dan Marty. Dan Marty, I celebrate every day is a birthday for me. Every single day, you could tell me happy birthday. You have to bring no gift. I have the gift of life. I'm happy with that. but every single day, it's a birthday. Every single day you've been given this moment, and you could celebrate the little things. It doesn't have to be the gold medal that, you know what I mean? Andrew, we could celebrate. For some athletes, just walking on that tarmac representing their country, that is something to celebrate. And I've said to Andrew, if you can qualify for the Olympics 3 times, okay, a 3-time Olympian, I would love to hear a 3-time Olympian, but a gold medalist in that. I'd love to hear the medal. And that's why it's important for me. That's why I had to share with Andrew preparation, execution, celebration. Andrew, before we come in for a landing, folks, don't go anywhere. Let me share something special with you. Andrew, because we have to tell them about the next program too. But hold on, Andrew. I want to share this. And everybody, please listen to me. Now, we have a little friend on. And Andrew, that's our friend Sayad. Right? That's our friend Sayad. Sayad, I just say congratulations. All I say is congratulations. I'm not giving anybody any messages. I just saying congratulations to you. Right now, I want to talk about Andrew. I looked at my little baby girl, 11 years ago. I looked at her in the crib, Andrew. I looked at her in the crib, and then I got a little life lesson. I'm going to share an early life lesson that I was able to learn. And I want this to impact everybody. Hear this life lesson. You cannot teach a baby to turn over. You cannot teach a baby to creep, to crawl, to walk or to run. You can't teach a baby to pull up at the side of a crib. A baby, even without words that make sense, a baby understands if I have to go to another level, I have to pull myself up there. I have to prepare for it and I have to go for it. Hello, we did it as a baby. We must never stop doing it. That's an early life lesson.
We are born with it.
We are born with it inside. Andrew, we have to get to another level. We are staying in the crib. Hello. The first time my daughter climbed out of the crib, I was like, oh my goodness gracious, how did she do that? And watch me, Andrew, there were no lessons there, in crib climbing. I do not know no crib climbing, but she was able to crawl out of the crib and then she going up on a different level. And guess what? Would I creep and crawl for the rest of my life when I could stand up on my 2 legs? I mean, thank God for it. Yes, we understand certainly the challenges people have and so on. We respect everybody. But we could stand up if we're going to make that effort. You could have remained in the bed, Andrew, lying down and decide, okay, here what? They tell me my leg, I'm going to try, God, with God's help, I'm going to get healed. I'm going to try, I'm going to get there.
And I'm going to share a very powerful story here, that experience that we had. If you've ever feel scared before, write the word scared. Be honest with yourself. If you've ever been scared before, write the word scared. Be honest with yourself. I was heading to the supermarket one day before my Olympic qualifiers this year. Getting ready for Olympic qualifiers. I called Don. I said, Don, I'm a little scared here. I'm a little scared. I've done all the work. I've put in all the preparation. I know I can do it. I'm a little scared. And you know what Don said to me, Andrew? What's the problem? This is natural. This is excellent. This means this is close to your heart. This that you are scared of is something that you want a lot for. It means a lot. Turn that scared, that fear into fire. He said, I'm going to send you a video of Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods hitting a hole-in-one. Amazing, amazing confidence in what he did. Andrew, you go and do what you know how to do. Take that confidence, take that preparation and go and execute. I said, that's all I need to do. That's all I needed. Have a nice day, Don. Love you. And I went on. The rest is history. If you're scared,
do it afraid. Andrew, do it afraid. You're scared, do it afraid. Do it afraid. It's okay. Do it afraid. Do it afraid. It's okay. It's okay to feel a little, the butterflies coming, Andrew. Watch me, Andrew. We still have to get in that boat. You still have to get in that boat. Okay, we have to train and they have sharks around. Guess what? I have training next day. Shark ain't troubling me. I'm not troubling shark. Let's get on. Let's get it on. We can always find an, Andrew, either we find an excuse or let me say it again. Either we find an excuse or we find a way. Folks, P-E-C. Andrew will tell you what they mean. P-E-C. Andrew, P-E-C. Tell them.
Preparation, execution, and forever celebration.
You can't have one before the next.
If you had an amazing session today, write the word amazing for me, please. I want feedback. I want feedback. Because we're closing up now. We're going to announce what is to come next. We don't have forever, but we have now. So what do we have coming next? We're bringing a group of individuals. Probably all you know their names, but if you don't, you're gonna get to meet the ambassadors of Republic Bank. We're really excited for this one. You have sports, you have music, you have a mix of what is to come. Don't tell them about more.
Wow. Well, Andrew, I could just, for a second, Andrew, what I took the liberty to do, can I just share my screen for a second? And I'm just going to share my screen, Andrew. And Andrew, guess what? If my screen doesn't, let's not stop share. I'm going to get to play again, right? Let me just get this thing. Okay, now I'm going to get Andrew for the next one.
And while Don is doing
We
this,
have everybody. Andrew, could you tell everybody? They may not know all the names, Andrew. They may not know all the names, but folks, Saturday, June 20th, webinar number 11, we are having 5 of Republic Bank's ambassadors, 5 Republic Bank ambassadors. We have Khalifa Sinfort. Khalifa Sinfort is one of our sprinters, our top female sprinters. She's going to be on. Jareem Richards is also going to be on. Not much of an introduction needed. Neither for Nyla Blackman. Nyla Blackman is going to be on, also an ambassador for Republic Bank, a brand ambassador. And then we have, by no means least, we have Shanice Charles. And what does Shanice do? Shanice is into, is it?
Karate. Karate.
Okay, yeah, that's what I call it.
Exactly. So,
you know, and guess what, Andrew? We have to remember Andrew is also a brand ambassador as well. So we're going to have all 5 at the same time. All 5 Republic Bank brand ambassadors, which gives us, we want to say thank you, Republic Bank. And thank you for making this possible, okay? Thank you again for making positive moments with Andrew and Don possible. So we're going to have Jareem. Jareem is an athlete, a 200-meter athlete, Andrew. Sometimes he runs it in the 4x1. When we need, you know, you have to be, when you're prepared, Andrew, you prepared other things as well too, eh? Not just the one thing that you're specialist in. You have to prepare for other things. We have, right, Khalifa Sinfort, we have Shanice Charles, and then we have, I know a lot of people would know Nyla Blackman. So whatever your talent is, whatever your gift is, prepare for it. The more you do it, the more you practice. You heard Andrew talk about practice. People here have had to practice so many times. And they're talking about the importance of an ambassador. And Andrew, we're going to have to a lot of, I'm questioning all of you, all 5 of you, Andrew, for the next program on Saturday. Please share the link. We're not sticking with this one. We're sharing the link right away. Some of you, Andrew, okay, secret. I might have shared the link a little bit already. All right, a few people there.
But the topic is very important. I want to leave you all on something really powerful here. The topic is about being an ambassador.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You're gonna get information from the 5 Republic Bank ambassadors. But I want to tell you something. We are ambassadors of Republic Bank, but everybody here today is an ambassador also. You're an ambassador of your family. You're an ambassador of yourself. You're an ambassador of the company you work for. You're an ambassador of everything you do. You're an ambassador of your name. We're gonna touch in deep about what it takes to be an ambassador in the next session. We thank you all for coming here today. It is an honor and a blessing to have every single one of you here today. This show is in the preparation phase because we want to leave you all prepared as you'll go out there and execute and celebrate every single day.
Wow. And Andrew, is Stella, could you tell me if Stella is still on, please? We promised Stella.
Yes, we did.
Stella.
She still is on.
She still is on? Stella, we promised to do this for you. I Stella is all the way from Brussels in Belgium. Okay, and Stella, S-T-E-L-L-A. Stella, the first 2 letters of your name say S-T. And S-T is the beginning of start and is the beginning of stop. It's the beginning of start and it's the beginning of stop. And Stella, once you purpose to go forward after the S-T, that means you're not going to stop, but you're going forward, you get E, you get everything. And Andrew, what she then has is LLA, And LLA backwards, that means going forward, she's able to get
Wow.
all. She's able to get all. So Stella, there's a place you have to arrive at. That's the A at the end there. There's a place you have to arrive at, Stella. And we are so glad to have you on. Not just Stella, but everybody on, Andrew. We want them to access for the link, share the link, share. We're going to share this YouTube. Andrew, watch me. This is the fastest you're all going to get this YouTube. As soon as Andrew download and thing, we already have the write-up. We're sharing this YouTube, share it with somebody, share with Saturday. And Andrew, I'm not going to let any secrets out. We have more for them in store.
Please, cool it.
More for them in store.
Cool it.
Coming up. We're not going to share.
Can't keep a secret with you.
We have to keep that. Andrew, thank you for warning me. Let me take a deep, calm breath.
No, we have a little request here, boy.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Okay. And then Nicola, can I do something with you? Or Andrew, would you like to do one more?
Yeah, okay. Do one more.
Okay. Nicola, 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 hear me well. Nicola. In your name, hear me, you have the word coin. And like a coin, hear me, a coin has two sides. Well, not really. A coin has three sides because a coin can roll. So let me tell you, while a coin has heads and tails, Nicola, because a coin can roll, I'm going to use the LA. Nicola, listen to me carefully. There are lessons, okay? All right? But you have the ability to learn. And guess what? Once you have the ability to learn, I can tell you this. You're going to arrive at the place that you're meant to arrive at. And hello, the attributes that you have, and you're going to have some accomplishments at the end there. So guess what? You're not going to take any chances in life, Nicola. All right? You're not going to take any chances. You are going to, not like a coin and maybe heads, maybe tails. You're going to be always willing to learn. That's why in her name, Andrew, she has N-A-I-L. And you have to hit a nail at the head. So you have to use your head to get ahead. Let me say that instead. Is that okay? Okay, is that Nicola? Is that okay? Okay, so you have to use Nicola. Nicola, you are brilliant. That A means you're going to end up in academics. I don't know her, but the NI, Andrew, the NI going for is what you put in. That's how she's going to see. And I hope she sees after
rolling,
the C.
Girl. You keep rolling. No,
Andrew, after the C, she has the O, like the shape of the earth. Okay, and she end up in LA. She end up in New York. You go ahead. Okay.
Oh,
Lord. Oh, Lord. Folks, we want to thank all of you. This is what Positive Moments. We love all of you. Andrew, we have family on, eh? We have family on.
Well,
and I mean, don't think Wally is too far.
Family.
Vivian, Wally is right here. It's not too far. But we have family on, and we want all of you all to be sailing like the eagle in full flight. So, Andrew, as we get ready to close, let me hit you a little poem. It's your little poem. We get ready to close.
I want to just say, Miss Pernell Thomas, thank you so much for joining us here today. I call Pernell like my second mom. I have a few second moms out there because there are a lot of people who look out for me as I do what I do, like Kathy, and you know, I call like Kathy and Stephen, my mom and my dad. You know, like they're at me. I could call them anytime. You know, so all people out there who have come in, the close ones to me, the ones I'm now meeting, the ones that we have had here for 10 sessions, 8 sessions, you all are family to us. You're all family to us. All right, Don, the show is yours.
Yeah, so again, Andrew, I'll just say it slow. Some creep, some crawl, some walk, some run. Our webinars will always have fun, but much to our delight, we are thinking of every participant as the eagle in full flight. Okay, so glad to have you all on. Looking forward to having you on early Saturday, June 20th. We have 5 ambassadors. We have some people who are known all around the world, making Trinidad and Tobago like Andrew, making us proud. And now we're going to say it loud. Okay, so.
Love you all.
Thank you. Love you all, everybody. Love you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being on Positive Moments with Andrew and Don.
God bless.
Thank you.